Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Peter here. Today's video is from the house of Annick Goutal and this is called Ambre Sauvage. This is one of the best fragrances I've tried this year. No exaggeration, I really enjoyed testing this one. This is on my to buy list. I'd really like to own a full bottle of this. I think it's beautifully done. It's a rich vanilla based fragrance. When I first spray it, I get... It's so good in the opening. The opening is my favourite part of the fragrance. It has this pink pepper note that kind of sparkles like the image here of like flames and fire. That's exactly how it smells. It's like, I described this when I first mentioned it as like a volcano. It just erupts into this kind of fiery kind of... It's just a really awesome opening. It's a mixture of this fiery pink pepper mixed with kind of a dusty kind of iris and this soft vanilla, but the vanilla's not too sweet. It's not an overly gourmand vanilla. It's more subdued and mellow. It's not hyper sweet in any kind of way. Iris is a note that I'm quite picky with. A lot of the time I actually don't like iris based fragrances. It's used in a way in this that is just beautiful. It works really well. To me, it doesn't have the cosmetic kind of vibe that a lot of iris notes tend to kind of give across. It's not quite like that. This is kind of drier and a little bit more dusty. Maybe it's just the particular note of vanilla in combination with the iris that gives it this kind of feeling. The performance on this is very impressive. On my skin, I get over 12 hours longevity on skin with a good 2 hours of a noticeable projection. So as well as being one of the best smelling fragrances this year, it's also one of the best performing fragrances, which is why this is going to be on my to buy list. In terms of season, I would say autumn and winter. It's more of an evening fragrance. It's very cozy. When I wear it, it makes me smile. I don't often get that with fragrances, but there's something in it that just smells cozy and cuddly. I would love to smell this on a woman. If I'm single at the moment. If I had a girlfriend, I would probably buy her a bottle of this so I could smell it on her, because I think this would be an amazing fragrance for a woman. But that being said, I consider it completely unisex. What I like about it is that it's not too sweet. It doesn't go cloying. It's kind of a linear fragrance. You're not going to get a massive amount of change other than the opening changing with the spice toning down. I suppose in the dry down you get more of the amber coming through with the vanilla, and the iris kind of eventually kind of just trickles away. You know, like I said, it makes me smile, but it's cozy, it's warm, it's rich, it's classy at the same time as being sexy. I view it as like a date fragrance, going out with your girlfriend or your boyfriend or whoever. It's romantic in a sense, like you would go out for a dinner date or just cuddling up together in front of a fire. I think that's kind of what it gives to me. It's a fragrance that you want to smell closer. If you smelled it on your partner, you would want them to come closer. It's that kind of very intimate kind of smelling fragrance, and it really is beautiful. At the end of the dry down, you will notice a little bit of patchouli coming through. Patchouli, again, like iris, is usually a note that I don't like. In this, I don't feel it's too strong. It doesn't overpower. It kind of gives a slightly darker, almost earthiness to the dry down, but it works perfectly with the vanilla and the amber. I just think it adds a little bit of depth without smelling dirty or green or none of these kind of hippie vibes that patchouli can kind of give me. I don't get that. It's very, very well balanced, very, very beautiful, and it's one I would really like to own. That's it, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Consider this in my to buy list. It's a fantastic unisex fragrance. If you like vanilla, check it out. I would say if you like things like Memoirs of a Trespasser by Imaginary Authors, which has more of a kind of a drier, not too sweet vanilla, this treads a similar kind of territory. It's not a gourmand vanilla, it's more dry, slightly dusty, but in a really, really good way. The iris, I feel, just makes this kind of unique. I've never experienced this particular combination and the way it works together, The pink pepper opening's like a fiery volcano. It's velvety smooth. It's dusty at the same time. It strikes me as being quite unique, and yeah, it's just fantastic. I will see you again in the next video. Take care, guys. Bye.